Hello everyone! Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we will be watching the full performance of Maria Katrina Llegado, represented the Philippines, now Miss Supranational 2026. Very happy as a Filipino and a Pageant fan. After 13 years, we've got it. I'm very excited for her reign. Now we're gonna rewatch the full performance and let's see what made her win. I have thoughts that I'll be discussing at the end about Miss Supranational and what I observed through the years, the way that they selected the winners. By the way, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so for more pageant contents. And this is like a revamped channel for me. I'm doing a lot of stuff, my extra vlogs and also travel vlogs and K-pop vlogs and name it. So everything under the sun. Very passionate about pageants, so you can tell. So yeah, let's go. Wow, I love the texture of the national costume. Wow, that intro is a killer. Philippines! Wow.
And the next one is...
She's so pretty! I think like the bread and butter of hat is really like her runway skills.
The Philippines!
Wow.
Philippines, your time starts now. As a visionary leader, I want to be a shining example to every woman that we are only limited by the boundaries we set for ourselves. So let us never stop becoming, because true greatness starts with limit ends.
Here you go, girl. She saved it. Oh, the stumble there. That's fine. What's important is really you recovered. This is what I watch. Let's have fun. Q&A.
Your top 5 of Miss Supranational 2026! We go in the entrance order. Please tell us about the moment you stopped trying to become the woman the world expected and you started becoming the woman you really meant to be.
Oh, she ready to answer.
I always believe that we should never fit into a mold. We are perfectly imperfect. I am someone who struggles perfection, but I am here today doing my best and becoming my best version. And here in Miss Supranational, I know I belong. I know a place for me, and this is becoming Supra, above and beyond. Jikuyen.
Wow.
In such an important moment as this,
Yeah, this is a
we would
crowded
like
moment.
to invite to the stage the president of Nova Sonj, our host city, Mr. Ludomir Hansen. For the other, this moment will be the beginning of a new life.
Ladies, this is the moment you've been waiting for.
The world is watching. The crown of Miss Supranational 2026 is waiting. Miss Supranational 2026 is...
Damn, France is also beautiful.
the Philippines!
Wow. Damn. What an achievement for her. You know what? I felt like while watching it, like overall, I thought the best one is either France or Poland. But yeah, I'll discuss later why she won. Why I think she won. This is incredible.
Supranational 2026,
Ooh,
representing the Philippines.
yeah. Damn. Crown her! Crown her!
One more big round of applause for Katrina Llegado from the Philippines, Miss Supranational 2026.
She's so tall, like the outgoing queen, she's very tall. She's so pretty now. I mean, she's been pretty, but when you get crowned, you get prettier. Because of the happiness and the success that you're feeling, it must be so good. Wow. Wow. And everyone who doubted her, this is all for you. I posted her on my TikTok. I know she's gonna win because of her demeanor, her behavior, and I think what actually the organization is looking for. What an amazing feat! I love the fact that they loved her. They loved her during the competition. They're happy for her win. I mean, I think that's pretty much is there to say. So I'll be using People Asia's video. People Asia, please let me use your video for this reaction. So yeah, congratulations again, Katrina Llegado, but it's actually Maria. So I think all throughout the night they're calling her Ma, which is not really the case for her name. Her name is Maria Katrina Llegado. Anyway, so based on the performances that we watched all throughout the night, let's go to the swim. I feel like the swim was really good. She's just very happy to be there. She's just like giving energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the practice energy. It's like just the genuine happiness just to walk there in the competition. And it's like you can't really like pinpoint training. You know, it's just so natural because we as fans, we know that this walk is very practiced. This walk is not kind of like genuine. The night itself, I think she let go, and I think that's what transpired in the video that we watched. So on the gown, I wasn't too fond of the gown because it's an orange gown. I don't think I'd like orange gown. Even the winning gown of Emma, I didn't think that I am sold. But for what it is, it fits Kat. It fits her personality. So here's the thing. With the Q&A portion, I know maybe some may not be convinced about it. Well, yours truly is not convinced that is like the determining factor for the win. Based on my observation for Miss Supranational, the best contestants don't win. I think it just boils down to what you do in the back end. When you arrived, how you treat people, and how you treat polished staff, and the organization, the people around you, the contestants, the utilities, the organizers. That's how actually it boils down to that. Because in Miss Supranational, they're very, very notorious in crowning a surprise girl. It's Supra going beyond what is expected of you, and really like just not being a queen at the moment, but queen in every moment. That's what I see, or that's how I see Miss Supranational. You don't have to be the best, but you have to have at least the diligence. This is, I think, because we don't see it, and based on what we saw over the years, it doesn't make sense. The winners don't make sense. Skill wise, performance wise, they don't always match up to the expectations and to the crowning moment. So there's always like this discussions and questions like, why she won? Why did she win? You know? So I feel like that is the strongest suit of Katrina Llegado. Back in the Philippines, I just noticed like she's very queenly, she's very calm, she's very deliberate when it comes to her actions. She's very, very silent. She's not silent, but she's very what do you call it, formal, and she works at the back end, not really like vocalizing herself that much. So during this competition, Miss Supranational 2026, she got out a little bit of her shell, but it's not also the campaign of Kat Llegado, if you may notice, maybe simpler, maybe a little bit quieter than the rest of our queens have come before her, especially from Miss Universe Philippines and the Miss Philippines camp, you know? No, not camp, but organizations. So they're always loud and proud with the promotions, with the support. And now I think it's really important for us to distinguish a queen who can work well in the back end, like how the smiles affect the people, how she treats other people, how she talks to people. Of course, we cannot tangibly identify it because we can't see it, but based from what I noticed over the years, the queens who get crowned are the nicest and very much easily can be worked with. I don't know how to defend that answer. I don't know how to defend that opinion. This is just my opinion, but based from the previous competitions for Miss Supranational, it doesn't make sense. Like the winner, we're not pulled from the performance. It's just pulled from, I think, what happens backstage and what the organization really wants. And I think that's what happened here. It's more about like the culture that the queen built before the finale. And I think that's what I respect, because if that organization chosen you for who you are beyond cameras or behind cameras, I think that goes to show that, oh, I think this would be a good ambassador for us. And it didn't really help us well for discussions like this. Like, since Kat was crowned last year, essentially representing this year, there were loud talks about her being like the promised girl, you know? Like the organization really wants her. That's what I actually can recall. Like prior to these finals, while I was watching it, it just hit me like, oh, okay, there were some discussions and some kind of, what do you call that? Rumors that before the competition, Katrina is very, very favored by the organization. And that's not against Kat, because the performance of Katrina Llegado during Miss Universe Philippines is phenomenal. And nothing can question that. Yeah. So pretty much, I feel like this win will help boost confidence to other queens who's gonna compete. You know? And in the future, like, yes, it's still possible for us to get a crown after a decade of not having it. And I hope that the people who question or still have trust issues with Kat, I hope that they support her now because she already won. Like, nothing we can do about it. But I think what the takeaway that I have here is her resilience. She's been in the pageant industry for God knows when. She tried a lot of pageants, but the last one that she tried was Miss Universe Philippines, which got her into the Miss Philippines organization and was assigned the Miss Supranational crown. And nobody thinks highly of it because Okay, this another catwalk performance is another thing like that. But I think what broke down the barriers for Kat was her preparation during Miss Universe Philippines. She said in one interview in the early days of that edition that she prepared. She's a changed woman. She's now improved with her comm skills, which it showed. You know, the Q&A portion wasn't really the best. I'm saying that it's good, but I think it's just a showcase of who she really is. And her answer on the last Q&A reminded me of her answer in the finale of Miss Universe Philippines 2022. So look back at that and compare it to her Q&A now. It's much confident and I think it has more sense, but the way that she said it, it has similarities to the past answer that she had. So overall, again, I'm really happy that we got a new queen, Miss Supranational. So one of the big five, now big six pageants that we follow. So I'm just glad that now Pinoys are now celebrating, and now I think it elevates the question, why did she win? You know, what attributes of a Filipino queen we need to consider when assigning somebody for Miss Supranational? And that question, I have an answer, and this is just an opinion. Pick the kindest lady. Pick someone who's behind the scenes apple of the eye. You know? Just brings joy and the smile. Because I think that can never be trained. That's an innate behavior. That's just how you were raised as a kid. And how queenly she was during the pageant, and even before when I saw her back then in Miss Universe Philippines, I know for a fact that she's just so queenly, very deliberate, very calculated, but also there's a touch of natural ability, that relatability. She isn't perfect, and nobody wants perfect, and that's the reason why I think she won. She know that she cannot contest that, and she know that there are other queens better than her skill wise, but what she showed throughout the competition, which we didn't see, was the adaptability. So I think that's just it. Pick the kindest queen. Pick the kindest queen, and also just a lot of smile, the energy. You know, not, it's okay to practice, it's okay to train the walk, but I think what matters is really just the energy and the feeling of she's really happy to be there. And I think that's what we need to consider for our next queen. So hopefully Allison watched the show. Allison Hetland, our 2027 representative. I hope she watched it. I hope she does train hard, but I hope that she can just let go. I know that she's still in the box right now. We don't see her improve yet, but hopefully come her time next year, we're gonna see the same energy, you know, superstar on stage. So yeah, that's actually my reaction, and again, congratulations to the Philippine community of pageantry, that we got another big crown under our belt. So this put us behind Venezuela, so we're second in the entire world to get crowned for the big six. And I think Venezuela is ahead of us, that's in a mile away, but being the second to Venezuela is such a crazy thing to say. Like, no one can now dispute Philippines is a pageant powerhouse. So what do you think about Kat's performance? I hope you do find it really good, but if not, share comments down below. So again, if you haven't, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye.